Welcome back. I'm Ian Saucy here with AldenGerman.
German.
German.
How long have you known me?
A long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're a senior here. You're graduating like in
July.
July. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
It's pretty scary.
You've had
Yep.
4 years here, whatnot. So like, what has been your best memory?
The first thing that comes to mind actually is when we won the World Series, the Royals did, and we were all storming Mass Street. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings down on Iowa Street, and then we just hopped in my car and drove as fast as we could to Mass to participate in arguably things the police department didn't want us to do.
Those are always fun activities.
yes.
Yeah. No. So you've worked with like Media Crossroads basically since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You were like the first weatherman. Like looking back on your like first show, how was that?
It was pretty interesting. I know because I was like the first actual atmospheric science student to show up and do the weather, and then that was my sophomore year, and afterwards I just started recruiting other broadcast interested atmospheric science students that wanted to get that experience, and now we have a full team across all of the shows here at Media Crossroads, KUJH, and even in the future, it's really exciting, and it's really nice to see how much it's grown and has stayed consistent throughout the years.
Yeah. How have those like other ones been doing here?
They've been doing pretty well. I'm very, very happy with them. I've been able to kind of just coast and let them do their thing. They've been learning, they've been getting a whole bunch of invaluable experience, and some of these freshmen especially, they're really good, and I'm very excited to see how they're going to look when they're seniors.
Really, that's awesome to hear. So you also were in band, marching band.
Yeah, I was in the marching band for all 4 years. I was in the women's basketball band for all 4 years too. I played the trombone. With marching band, we sat through a lot of tough games. But it was worth it, and I wouldn't trade that experience for anything in the world. And then senior day this past season when Kansas beat Texas, never forget. That honestly was my favorite game ever, and for the seniors especially, that was something really magical.
Yeah. That was an awesome game. I mean, we beat Texas first time in like since 1930s, wasn't it?
Yeah, since World War II. Yeah, it's been a while. And you were down there too.
Yeah.
On the camera stand, risking your life.
Yeah.
Almost taking one for Rock Chalk Video.
Yeah, that was pretty
congratulations,
fun. Yeah.
yes.
No, so since you're graduating, do you have any plans? Do you know where you're going? Have you been applying? How has that been?
I have been applying for jobs. That's very complicated and tedious, so fair warning to everybody trying to do that in a few years. I have submitted a few applications. I don't know where officially I'm going to be going yet, so hopefully by the middle of the summer I'll have a better idea, but in the meanwhile it's just kind of all ambiguous, not really knowing, so that's a little bit scary. It's also kind of exciting at the same time.
Yeah. So what do you hope to actually get in the coming years?
Well, that's a good question. I don't really have anywhere in particular I want to be. I would like to stay in the Midwest. I'm planning on starting out small and just working my way up naturally. Eventually I'll probably be the next Al Roker, except, a lot better. Let's be real. I'll be the first AldenGerman, and, little kids like your good weatherman Andrew Wagner over there will aspire to be like me. That's what I assume.
Yeah, no. So you want to stay in the Midwest, chase some tornadoes?
Yeah, I would actually. I haven't seen a tornado. That's definitely on my bucket list.
I mean, I haven't either, but I'm
You're
not.
from California.
Yeah,
you don't get those there.
Yeah. So what advice, I guess, do you have, like anyone taking atmospheric science or wanting to be like a weatherman on the news?
Well, for them, and the same advice goes for everybody, and no matter what year in school you are, but especially for like the freshmen and sophomore, just the underclassmen, talk to your professors, honestly. Let them know who you are, and if you're struggling in a class, but you are actually trying, and you go into their office for help, and they see that you're trying, they're going to help you, and you know they're going to be a lot kinder to you because you might be struggling, but they can see that you're putting the effort into it. So go and see them, and along with that, just don't be afraid to ask for help. Honestly, if you don't know what you're doing, if you can't do something, there's no shame in admitting that and in going to someone for help.
That's some good advice. It's really so. Actually, yeah. What was your favorite class here?
My favorite class?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I should probably say J210. You know, that's what got me involved here with everything. I don't really know if I've had a favorite. I've gotten something beneficial, I think, out of most all of my classes.
That's really nice. Yeah. No, that's actually awesome. Like, is there anything else you would like to tell our viewers?
Just stay dedicated to what you're passionate about. If no matter what your major is, if you really like it and you feel as if that's your calling, just stick with it. And even when the going gets tough, you know, just remind yourself that that's what you want to do and that's what your dream is. And you know, if you can get through the rough stuff, you'll be good.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming today.
Thanks.
And up next, we're going to have the news.